They're happy to give me the furry eye. What's his name? You know his name? Because he just likes to give me dirty looks in the subway and I just want to know his name. He has for numerous times. He doesn't like that I can't really say to have your hands in. Huh? Oh, it's not that I feel that way. That's the really condescending way to talk. You're being very condescending. To say that's how you feel. I know what I know because I've had issues. I've had interactions with him. So I'm not joking. That's the guy that keeps giving me the dirty look, and I asked him for his name, and he won't give it because he's condescending. It's okay. I guess their bosses like to keep getting reports. What's your name? And the card number. Do you have a guard card? You have to show it fast.
I don't have to.
Yeah, I think you do. Okay, we'll find out what your policy is. Okay. We'll find out too why you like to keep staring at, looking at people. So that issues with your buddy. And I saw what you did at Universal, and you know it. I ain't putting that up with you. Tony, they all think they're.
No more drinks.
And you shouldn't have your arms in your safety vest. It's actually dangerous. Better not catch you do that again, like what you did at Universal Studios. It better never happen again. Okay, guys, I'm just going live because I'm not. This is the dude, the partner, the guy that I had an issue with because he was calling me a Karen, whatever. This is the guy. You can keep looking. You can film. This is the guy that was giving me the furry eyeball and came up and trying to intimidate me. And then this clown over here is trying to say, "Oh, he's sorry. I feel that way." He's on tape. He's on videotape. So go ahead, you can film. It's just more content. Go ahead. It's a clown show here. And this clown too. Tanya, these are the worst guards. The other guy kind of learned his lessons from his supervisor having a talk with him. I guess these guys need to learn. They're not going to come and treat the public that way. I just asked them simply for that guy's name because I wanted his name. Is anyone there? Do they have to give the guard card number? I have to find that out if they do or don't. I don't know for sure. I don't want to say they do if they don't. But if they're serving the public, I believe they do have to identify themselves. Yeah, okay. I'm just taping. This dude over here tried to intimidate me once. And so I'm filming because it's going to their employers. Although he didn't harass me. Well, he was trying to give me a dirty look. When I'm here, just don't look at me. Don't just ignore me like I don't exist. And you, this little clown here, this little one here, thinks he's tough. Thinks he's cool. Thank you, Donnie. He's neither. And he sits here with his hands in his vest. Like that's so unsafe to do that. I ain't putting up with it. It's okay, I'm not putting up with it. Yeah, I want to see if they're allowed to report back like that. I'll find out. They're gonna learn how to behave here. I'm telling you, the security, all the other stops. Now, this is the worst one. This Allied Universal, it's a clown show. Like literally, they don't serve any purpose here, and it's like, they have a real cop here to watch, right? You're a real officer, right? LAPD? So they have a real officer here. Are you LAPD? Okay, so we have a real cop here. And then we have these two clowns that need to be babysat. Okay, the problem is, all right, this guy here, okay, him. One time I was downstairs with the partner, him and his partner, not this guy, but the other guy, they were harassing a couple of people on the train, and I didn't like it. It was very, racially motivated. They were just being really, targeting a couple of people, not, you're supposed to ask everyone if they have their tap card. They were just harassing two people who didn't speak English.
Ask everybody?
When you're down there, when they do a sweep, they're supposed to. You're not allowed to just randomly ask one person. But they were just being. The one guy was being really nasty to these people. Okay, and I just said, I don't. That's not fair. You're being unfair to them. Okay, it was like. The guy was having some attitude with two people who weren't doing anything. They didn't even speak English, and he's just being nasty to them for no reason. And it was confusing. They didn't, whatever, but they didn't ask anyone else for their tack cards. Just these two people. They didn't look unhoused. I mean, not that you shouldn't even attack anyone or harass anyone that looks unhoused, but he was just having, so I just said something to him. So he was like, you're a Karen and all that stuff. And if I'm a Karen, I'm a Karen. But that was his partner, the taller guy.
Using some terms that are pretty.
He called me a Karen.
Right.
What term are you talking about?
But you said attacking. You said they were attacking somebody.
I said harassing. I did not say attacking. I said
attacking.
I said harassing. I can it's filming.
Great.
I can rewind it. I never said attacking.
I heard you say it.
Did I say attacking people? I said harassing.
Still, harassing is pretty
Okay,
strong.
it is. It was strong. That's why I intervened. Otherwise, I let the officers do what they got to
What
do.
is it that you want to do now?
I'm filming them because I want him. Because he didn't like the fact that his partner called me a Karen, and I reported him to his boss right there because the boss was right there. And so every time he sees me now, he'll, like, if I'm on the train minding my own business, he'll come all the way up to the window, put his face in the window, and he's documented doing it. Like, I'm doing this, okay? And then I left him alone. But I'm coming out here, and I just asked because I want his name. I want to know, because I was ignoring him, nothing, but he's just giving me the death stare again. He just wants to keep staring at me, which I was minding my own business. I had nothing to do with him, but because of the history, it wasn't that he was looking at me. He was just giving me this, like, continued stare. And I just asked his partner what his name is, and he's like, I said, because I don't like his behavior, and I'm going to keep addressing it until he just stops. And I don't come here to be, to deal with that, and so so he's like saying, that's okay. Well, he's giving me attitude because I'm sorry you feel that way. And I'm like, well, I do feel that way. And what's your, so I asked him for his name and his number, his badge card number. And he says, I don't have to show that to you. And I don't know if he does or doesn't. But okay, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. So that's why I came to get pictures of them, film on them, so I can go ask their bosses because I want to know. And but I know I can ask you to check that they have their guard cards. I'm assuming they probably do, but I would like to make sure. But I want to report them to their bosses, and it's easier to do if I have a name and a card number. So I will find out what their policy is. But I want that dude right there because he's trying to intimidate me every time he sees me, every time. And I'm tired of it, and I've already reported it once, and the fact that it's happening again means that his boss is not addressing it, and I'm done with it. And yes, his boss, I have it on video of them, how they have harassed people, so I have all that, and I've reported it. So, yes, they're out of control, that group, the Allied whatever. I mean, I come here, I don't see LAPD acting a fool, I don't see the Metro cops acting a fool, but these clowns act like fools. And they're carrying guns, which is not very comforting, considering they act like, donkeys. And I want their names, I want their badges, and I want to report them.
Yeah, again, I don't know what their policy is as far as giving you their name and badge.
Well, what about the legality of, like, a guard card?
You can call Allied. You can call
Thanks,
Allied.
Al, thank you.
And say this station, and you can ask to speak to a supervisor.
Yeah, well, I have to go. They make you go all the way down to 7th and Metro, which I'm willing to do. And then he goes on duty filming me back. I don't think they're not supposed to be doing all that.
Well,
He's not the public at this point. You understand that? He is not the public. I have a right to film in public because I'm in public.
and he doesn't have the right because
He gives up rights. He's not public anymore. He's working right now. He's being hired by the government. This is government funded money. And like, you can't just go, you have a body camera, you're on official duty. There's things you can't do while on duty. Like if I say, let's go to the bar and have a drink, you can't do that. You're on duty. There's just things you can't do. So I don't know. I will find out what the legalities of it. But the point is, he's doing it to intimidate me. And I'm not going to be intimidated by him. And the fact that he's armed, maybe I should be sitting here scared, because who knows if he's like a crazy person that would just, take care of business. I don't know, because he's been intimidating me every time I see him, and I'm tired of it.
again, you can call Allied and ask for their names.
Oh, I will. I got them on, you know, and who's Timothy Baker? So I'm tired, and I'm just telling him, leave me alone. Don't look at me if you see me. Keep me alone. And if you do have to show who your ID is, you just cause the thing for yourself. You should have just been respectful, because now I'm going to go down and report both of you, and I'll make the trip because I'm tired of this kind of behavior from guards. Neither of you should be carrying a gun. Neither of you.
Shut up! I said more, they're trained. Did you say, oh yeah, they're too fucking trained. No, the fuck they're not. Shut up! I'm straight from your stupid ass. No, shut up! I said, are you trained? I lost that right now. I lost that right now.
Yeah, it's just too much. It's this guy. He's always trying to intimidate me. Oh yeah, it does. Yeah, I'm glad it's not me this time. Oh my gosh. Oh, you know what? Yeah, North Hollywood's messed up. Oh really? Oh wow. All right. See, you know what? That's the good one right there. Her. Actually, her. I'd probably give a commendation to her because she didn't interject herself and like try to like even you kind of criticize saying you're using harsh words and all that stuff. You're supposed to stand on. You're not. I see. It's that thin blue line, but they're not blue line. So I don't know why you're defending them. But that girl, the lady cop. Kudos to you, ma'am, because you know what? You didn't interject yourself. You didn't make a fool of yourself, and you didn't defend the bad behavior of these clowns, this clown show. So I give you credit. I would love to have her name and card, because I will write her a commendation tomorrow. She deserves it. I will give you a commendation, ma'am, because I know you guys get a lot of complaints, but I'm more than happy to give you a commendation, because you did not interject yourself like this officer did. You're in public, so I'll report for my.
Don't record me. I have the right to take it. Don't record me.
No, you don't. You're in public.
I will slap that phone out your hand. Don't record me.
Try it. I'll try it. You're in public. You're in public.
I have the right to do that.
Oh yes, you do. You're in public. Know the law. So I hope this is the last time that we have to discuss this. Don't try to intimidate me. Stop staring at me. Stop doing everything. Like seriously, leave me alone. Last time I'm gonna have this conversation with you. And you, this is our first time conversation. Hopefully it'll be our last. And officer, you didn't do such a great job yourself, because you know what? You shouldn't come out here. You should be asking what's wrong or whatever and dealing with the public. You guys are so jaded and against the public is obvious. The behavior of these two is atrocious. And she knows it. That lady cop knows it. That's why she stayed the heck out of it.
So this is her name.
Thank you. I will give her, you will have a commendation because you know how to be an officer. And these two, I'm warning you, leave me alone. If you ever see me, you stop looking at me, you too, leave me alone. And see, you know what? You would have been better off just giving me your name and number. It would have been the end of it. But the fact that you got to put on a little clown show, then okay, we're just going to go all full clown show. No problem. See, now I got along with your other partner because he finally chilled out and calmed down. Now I've been getting along with him. So I'm going to give her a commendation because I know they have a hard time sometimes. You know, cops, they always get complaints. And, you know, I'm the first. I'll give complaints, no problem. But she freaking, you know what? She stayed out of it. She was there watching, monitoring, whatever, but she did not interject herself in it. She let me say what I had to say and left it alone. For him, he's there. The guy cop is like sitting there trying to stand up for his boys, you know. They might slam me on the ground. If they do, I'd win a very nice lawsuit. So these two, I don't know. These just try to intimidate. So I'm going down there and I'm tired of them. I'm tired of these those guards are the worst. Not they're not where it's not everywhere else. Like every other stop that I ever have to get off, and I go on quite a few. They are like nice, you know, like they're cool. They're professional. It's only here in North Hollywood. I don't know what it is that they just always have to. They get the worst ones. Okay, so that's the last train coming in. No more trains tonight. So yeah, they're but now he's buddy talking to him. It's like, oh, don't worry. She's just a bitch. You're in a uniform with a badge and a gun. You better be at the highest level of professional. If the guy cannot handle, if they can't handle the stress of me talking to them like that, then how are you going to handle that? Oh my gosh, how the cute dog. Oh, beautiful. Can I say hi? Is she friendly? Oh, hi, baby. Aren't you just gorgeous? Look at this little...
It's a nice dog.
Beautiful. Huh? Well, it's a beautiful dog. And so, like, I figure if they can't handle criticism, if they can't handle somebody being upset, like the other lady was, if they can't handle that with grace and dignity and stuff, then you know what? They don't deserve the job that they have. They don't deserve to be wearing a gun. We're trusting them with the highest levels. We're trusting those two clowns. Like, I'm sorry, I'm on my rant. I kind of need the rant. We're trusting them, giving them the authority to freaking kill people, like to kill people, because they have open carry, so they have the permission to kill people. When they're respectful, I'm respectful. I'm not going to be mean just because they're a cop or wearing a uniform. I don't hate police. I don't disrespect an officer unless they are causing a reason for the disrespect. And these guys were. I'm done with their bad behaviors. Like, he should have learned after the last time, because he's really trying to intimidate me and trying to intimidate me again. So it's okay. But there's other people who would be intimidated, or they're just too intimidated to even speak up in general. And then they had to be, and that freaking cop lied and said that I said attacked. I said harassed, and they were being harassed. It was very unfair because that guy saying don't film me and stuff. I wasn't there to film him, but you know, people need to know too that when you're in public, you have no expectation of privacy. So I was actually going to offer to pay for his tap card if he needed one, if they weren't going to let him go through. So, but when he acts like a donkey, I'm not going to do that.